There you go. What is up, guys? It's Wiggles back at it with another video. Today we are going to be watching new updates for the WUA 3.0 update, and I actually do want to get into making content on WUA on my channel. I just haven't done it yet. Well, I can't lie about that. Uh, I I have. The thing is that I'm not as active when it comes to when it compared to like any of the other horror games. I want to be more active inside of each community and not only be very active in my favorite one, which is the Zenless one. I just really enjoy Zenless. That's mainly it. Anyway, Wuwa 3.0 is coming soon. I'm pretty sure it releases like on Christmas or like the day right before Christmas. Well, right before Christmas Day. So I want to react to that stuff and give my opinions on it. So we're going to watch this video made by Gotcha Gamer here. Or you guys won't react to it, but I will. And this is the first of multiple things that we're talking about today. So let's get into it. Wuthering Waves 3.0 recap. The good, the weird, and the crazy. Okay.
It's official, Lahiroi is finally the next destination in Wuthering Waves, and these are the top 5 new features coming with the 3.0 update. So let's start with the new region, Lahiroi, and man, it looks amazing. There's so many different biomes here, from a mystical forest to cities with big highways. There's even some crazy sci-fi environments too. Now, from what I understand, this new region is inhabited by the Space Trek Collective, an international group of top researchers. And
So with this new region, I thought it was gonna look a lot more like cyberpunk is like even more futuristic looking Japan or something. But it's still pretty nice. It's kind of just like a space colony or something. That's the vibes I see. And then there's also the whole
research
thing
means
stuff
learning,
with
so we're
Rover
literally going to
and
enroll
the
into an
school,
academy. This could mean many things, but
which why are we going back to school? Please, please don't, Kuro. Please. But other than that, I mean,
so
the
far, not many
region looks
details have been shared,
nice.
although they did hint there's going to be a campus life. So I am curious to see how they develop the academic lifestyle simulation. But yeah, besides that, Main Quest Chapter 3 Prologue and Act 1 will be available from December 25th,
I do
which is
like those
exactly when
screenshots
3.0
too.
launches. And then Act 2 will be available on January 15th. So, like as usual.
What I don't like though is the story locking to making it one part of the story comes out like as soon as the new and well one part of the story comes out first thing and then the second part comes out later. That's really annoying. I do not like that. Like I get it if it's if it's a character quest, like how Genshin does its stuff, where like sometimes if a character's releasing at like the second phase, the character, well, actually all the time, characters released in second phase, then their story quests will be inside that part. That I don't have a problem with. But like main quest, why? Why are we doing this? I do not enjoy that. And then they also gonna probably lock some exploration behind second act 2. And not only that, the fact that it's like second act means you can't get those asteroids or primos or whatever now. That's gonna suck for like some Linnea players that don't win their 50-50. That's all I'm saying. I don't know if that's gonna be me. I hope that I am able to win my 50-50 for Linnea. But yeah, honestly, we'll see.
Once the second phase of the update starts. Most importantly, players who completed a certain amount of Chapter 1 storyline can easily jump into the 3.0 story and region, similar to how this was handled back with 2.0. But with this quick overview of the region out of the way, let's move on to the new mechanics. Now, this 3.0 update actually comes with a couple of unique mechanics, and the first one you've probably seen it, the ability to use a motorbike.
I am really hyped up for the little motorbikes and stuff that we're getting next patch. These look actually pretty sick, and I've heard that we are probably supposed to be getting some music from stuff that I'm really excited for. I'm not sure if it's been officially announced yet, but I hope, because if he does say something about it, then I'll actually say something about it myself. But if he doesn't, I'll keep my mouth shut. Like if
And there's tons of new details the devs have revealed about it. First of all, you can do stunts, like we can see some characters posing here, totally ignoring their safety, but it's also possible to drift with the bike, and it can even be used to ride on rough surfaces. So you're not just stuck using it on the highway. There's also radio available, so you can listen to some tunes, and there's even a first-person view you can switch to.
Yeah,
but
I
my
like
favorite
that a
addition
lot.
to it
That
is the
reminds me
ability
of
to use the
GTA.
scanner, which enables the bike to quickly grab chests and collectibles without needing to dismount it. I mean, this is gonna be super convenient when I'm just exploring the new region.
Wait,
But that's not
what?
all.
Hold up.
This is gonna
What?
be super convenient to quick switch to, but my favorite addition to it is the ability to use the scanner, which enables the bike to quickly grab chests and collectibles without needing to dismount it. I mean,
What? Bro, what the heck? So you can just stay on the bike and look for chests on the bike. And you don't even have to get off of it. And you just automatically collect it too? Really? This is what we're doing? I mean, I'm not opposed to it. That's just kind of funny. That's really funny. That's really.
this is gonna be super convenient when I'm just exploring chests and collectibles.
Is it
In
only
addition to
because
it is
he
the ability
went in
to use
the air,
scanner,
or like?
which enables the bike to quickly
No, I guess
grab
he.
chests and
I guess he
collectibles
already
without needing to
got
dismount
it.
it. I
Well,
mean,
he was-
this is gonna be super convenient when I'm just exploring the new region.
And you can,
But
like,
that's not
double
all.
jump with the
bike
bike
can be
too.
upgraded
That's
by
kinda
clearing a
funny.
new permanent addition to Voidstorm's zone. So this is a nice way to tie the upgrade system with some good old combat rewards. Still, besides
it can also be
upgrading, you can even
upgraded.
customize the bike. The devs have stated
And
there will be many ways to
customize-
update the cosmetics,
customizable?
some of which can be earned by just doing the main quest. Other ways include purchasing the skins from the shop, although I'm not
Hey, okay. I guess that kind of confirms it. Okay, man, I'm 100% using either the Joker. Yeah, either the Joker. I think the Joker decal or probably the Sonic decal. If like knowing myself, it's probably gonna be the Sonic decal. I really like Sonic. I am a Sonic fan. Like Unleashed is my favorite game of all time. Or World Adventure if you live in like Asia and stuff or something. Whatever it's called over there. But like I really love Sonic. I think that is a really cool thing that they're adding. Like I'm pretty sure they're adding some Sonic tracks too, which I am actually really happy to hear. Like I hope that like they have maybe What I'm Made Of. That's like probably my favorite Sonic song of all time. And yo, what's up, Red? How are you? Like, yeah, Sonic Heroes has like a really good soundtrack in my opinion. I'm gonna be watching because I'm farming Finon on Evie's account. Okay. Pretty good hype for crazy hype for 3.0. Yeah. I can feel that. I can definitely feel that.
Sure if they meant with real money or with just one of the in-game currencies. Other than that,
Oh yeah, also the fact that I can be like just riding around listening to like Persona music too. Oh my god. That's gonna be amazing. That'll be oh my god, dude. That's gonna be so cool. That's gonna be so sick. I love that. I love that so much.
you can enable autopilot mode, and for those of you who want to feel even closer to your waifu or husbando, you can ride together.
You couldn't ride it with the That's gonna be so nice. That's gonna be so nice, bro. Do you have to be Rover in order to ride with another resonator that you have? Or is it gonna be like they don't add the Edge Runner's OST to the bike? I'm gonna be sad. I understand that. That makes sense. I don't think they wouldn't add the Edge Runner's OST to the bike. That'd be stupid if they didn't. But I want to know if do you have to be Rover in order to have another character riding along with you, or do you have, or is it like locked to Rover? Like you can't do
off
it
into
with
the
any other
sunset.
character.
How romantic. But let's move over to the next major addition to the game,
All
the
depends on
off-tune mechanic,
CD
which will be
Projekt
updated
Red.
for every single unit in the game. So this was previously a teased mechanic in one of the game modes, but basically enemies now have this off-tune bar, and once you build it up with attack,
I am looking forward to this new feature. I am going to be making a video on it. That's probably a little bit of a spoiler of something I'll be talking about later. But yeah. Okay.
attacks and the off-tune level limit is reached, the enemy enters a mistune state, which means now attacks can trigger a tune break, which also resets their off-tune back to the start. Interestingly enough, against strongest enemies, characters will need to trigger their own specific tune break skills, and as I said a moment ago, every unit will receive this updated skill when checking their abilities. If that's not enough, some characters can even inflict a special shifting effect on enemies, and if you tune break them, they will enter interfered state, and this state will provide different buffs to different units. Oh, and some enemies can be directly sent into mistuned state when you successfully dodge and parry some of their attacks. Long story short, this feels like a buff to older units, and
it's a time stop so it doesn't mess with the rotation that much. That sounds really nice. That sounds actually really nice.
basically, it's a mechanic that will help both old and new units change up their rotations and make them feel a little more different. Now, the other addition to the game is something we've seen in other gachas many times, and it's called a waves line system. In a nutshell, you just talk to other characters in the game, learn more about them through text exchanges.
Oh, so basically just like Star Rail. Like, will they just randomly message you and then you get free jades for it? Is that basically what it is?
Visual stuff. Although they did mention some quests and other things can be started from this new system. And yeah, you can even personalize your messenger. But another major mechanic in the game is going to be the frontier.
Still personalized. I wish there was a little bit more customization, to be honest. But it's still alright. Like, I mean, it's not like, man, it feels like Forza, like Forza level customization. Oh my god, that'd actually be so nice. That'd be so clean. But I know they wouldn't do it. They know their players. You know yourself if you. Yeah, they know their players. They know their players very well.
Renewal permanent event. Here you can develop and even change the landscape of the new region by building bridges and repairing regional route networks. It's even change the landscape of is going to be the Frontier Renewal permanent event. Here you can develop and even change the landscape of the new region by building bridges.
Oh, I see. ICL. What does that mean? Either way, Lene looks cool, but I don't think I can get her. I folded for Filova. I mean, you could spend a little bit of money, you know. Oh, I can't lie. Okay. Can't lie. Lene looks cool, but I don't think I can get her. I folded for Filova. Yeah, I mean, you could spend some money, you know. No, I got 80 for that. Okay.
And repairing regional route networks. It's a cool way to basically experience the growth of the region over time. I like it. And of course, there's a bunch of rewards for doing it, including this phantom version of the
wait, it builds the map for you. Okay.
Region over time.
That's interesting.
I like it. And of course, there's a bunch of rewards for doing it, including this phantom version of the new Echo Twin Nova and a custom skin for the motorbike. In fact, you can even develop this observatory that allows you to change the weather of the region, which can impact the exploration. For example, creating heavy rain weather can increase the river's water level. Pretty cool. And yeah, there's a bunch more little additions.
Oh, that's gonna... My FPS. Oh, please, dear God. Not my FPS. Please. This is gonna be so unoptimized. I'm kind of scared, honestly. Also, Ghost, they released a thing in the event tab that lets you look at the new standard weapons and the new echoes. I haven't logged on Wuwa today yet, so I'll definitely look at that when I hop on
the new region, but I won't go over them since they're all pretty much just tied to exploration. The last thing worth mentioning would be the updated OST and...
Oh, they updated the login screen and stuff. I mean, they've been doing that, so I'm not too surprised.
The login menu. That's always a nice thing to see when starting up a new version.
For 1.0,
right, time to talk about the new characters because, man, I think Kuro really outdid themselves this time. And starting with Lene, I really hope I didn't butcher her name. Anyway, she's a 5-star Spectro Pistol.
But like, I love Lene's design. Her design is actually really good. Not better than you though, but it's still really good. I'm definitely gonna get her. And Spectro Pistols is honestly pretty good. Are those new mats? Are those new mats? Like, is she gonna take the same? Are those new mats though? Like, is she gonna take the cores that we already have, or like, is it like a whole new domain that we have to farm? Oh, no, dude. Why? Moment of silence for the old mats. They really could have. They should have kept them. I just I don't like. I like actually knowing that I'm able to farm new. The old stuff, but like, welcome to the stream, UXO Demise. Yeah, welcome to the stream. I wish they would have kept the old stuff. Like, I mean, we still have the Dreamless Feather, I'm pretty sure. Or unless that's a new thing too. I don't think that is though. But man, I do wish we would have kept the old mats for upgrading. That's gonna suck so much. That's gonna suck. Ah.
User, and she's got roller skates, which are not only useful for exploration, but looks like you can even ride with them on the walls. Now, not a lot of concrete info was shared about her kit, but the devs did mention one very unique thing
So
about
she's
her.
basically
She has the
Zelonin.
function to switch
Okay.
between two different skill resonance
kinda
modes in
funny.
the abilities menu. And I believe here we can see her skill, forte, and off-tune abilities will have two different modes, meaning two different playstyles. And as for the kit, they've mentioned that when her skills land, her forte builds up, and then when maxed out, she can enter a special roller skating state, and she can leap and perform up to 3 aerial attacks. As for the liberation, depending on which mode you've selected in the abilities menu, the enemy in the mistuned state will either enter the tune rupture or tune strained interfered statuses, which cause different effects. Again, not much about the actual details, but she can also
I will talk about this more when I upload my Tune Break stuff. Well, my Tune Break video. Well, my Tune Break short. And my Tune Break, in my Linnae guide. Because I'm going to start covering more stuff with the shorts. So
summon the bike into combat to do
Yeah.
her bidding, which is pretty funny. Overall, looks like she will be capitalizing on the new off-tune mechanic, and her playstyle looks super aesthetic. Moving over, the next featured resonator is Mornier, who is a 5-star fusion broadblade user.
to be honest, with Mornay,
And oh my gosh, the reason
I didn't exactly. She's not too appealing to me, but I've heard that. She's supposed to be really good with tune break stuff. So I'm not too sure how that's gonna work out. Like, I may end up pulling her. The day I was able to pull Furlova and her weapon. Good job. I don't have Furlova's weapon. I would love to pull it in the future, but right now I don't think that's the best plan for me. I have Furlova though. I have Furlova. She's definitely a really good DPS. I use her on what is it called? Yinlin's weapon, the String Master. That's what. Yeah. I'm pulling for an SK ult, but I also kind of like her. Yeah, she's alright. I'm just not that big of a fan of the design. Though I mean, with what they've showed off with the ult and stuff, it looks really good. I did see it, like 6K or something. Yeah, that's pretty nice. We definitely got a lot more than me.
her legs are so beautiful is because they are prosthetics. And the devs mention when she's charging up her legs, she likes to sit down and read a bunch of research papers. I mean, admit it, that's way too cute. How dare you, Kuro? Alright, enough with the glazing. So Mornier in combat will act as a support, since some of her kit provides healing, but she can also support.
I think that Carlotta is good, but Furlova is definitely top of the meta right now. Like, she's wiping out Weewa, and she's wiping out towers. So it's kind of you kind of got the best of both worlds. Goodness gracious, can I speak? Can I talk? But with Carlotta, she only kind of works inside of tower, and if you're like bossing or just doing like she's my go-to when it comes to Carlotta is my go-to when it comes to holograms. That's what. And she's pretty good for tower too. Only thing is, she's not the best in Wiwa. So that's like the main flaw that she has. Other than that, she's still pretty good. I was gonna get the first one on banner, so you gonna go for Cantarella too, or you're just stopping right there? Cause I mean, I think you probably should get Cantarella if you don't have her already. I don't think Cantarella's weapon is necessary for her stuff though.
Supposedly increased defensive capabilities for the team. On top of that, when a certain condition is met, she can suspend herself in mid-air.
What substats should I look for in Echoes? With Frolova, I think it's if there's an Echo skill one. If there's an Echo skill substat, if there, well, of course, crit rate, crit damage, Echo skill if there is one. I'm not too sure there is one. What else? I think it's Resonant skill too. Resonant skill is also another one. And then also attack and flat attack. Okay, I'm not even gonna put that up there. She doesn't need ER, cause you just her forte is a little bit different. So I think that's just those ones. Like Echo skill, if there is one. Crit rate, crit damage. Resonance skill, attack, and flat attack. Those are the ones you want. I use all my pulls on Frolova. Understandable. First time I tried to pull for Frolova, I lost by 50-50. So that sucked for me.
Start spamming her attacks, one of which includes this big ol' laser blast from the orbit or somewhere. But besides that, she can
Mornier's animations look pretty nice. I will say that. I'm just not too much of a fan of her actual design, but her kit and stuff looks pretty nice. And her animations look pretty nice too.
Also provide some buffs to allies.
I think they said they're giving out one of the new standard weapons for free on the live stream. Wait, we're getting new standard weapons? We're getting new standard weapons? Oh my. Okay. That's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be.
Bill can deploy a barrier that blocks enemies' attacks and counters, while her liberation deals damage, and then depending if the enemy is in tune, ruptured, or strained state, she generates different additional buffs. So yeah, she's got a ton of support built into her, and her liberation also interacts with the new off-tune mechanic. Okay, now let's quickly go through the banners. In Phase 1, Linnae, Kartathea, and Chacona will be the featured 5 stars, along with their signature weapons. While in Phase 2, Mornier, Augusta, and Yuno will be featured with their signatures. Quite the stacked banners, if I may say so myself. Oh, and it seems like they're adding a new lineup of...
Oh, okay, so they are adding more. I'll have to
standard
check
5-star
those
weapons,
out. I'll have to
which
check
will
those
be
out
its
for
own
sure.
separate banner you can pull from by selecting one of them. Lastly, a bunch of new echoes will be added into the
Wait,
game.
is it gonna have like its own separate banner, like separate from the original like 1.0 weapons, or is it gonna be like the same thing? Like they're all gonna be on like the same banner, and you could just choose whichever one you want. I don't know. I hope not. I mean, either way, it doesn't really change much. Like you're still, it's standard weapons. Like you're not really gonna be. Let, let, let me think of what I'm gonna say. It's still standard weapons, so you're just changing like the path it's gonna go to. I'm hoping for like 200 pulls this patch. I hope so too. I might spin this patch. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. I'll have to think about it. I have to think about it. You know.
Which is expected, especially with a new region, and it looks like a total of 3 new echo sets will be introduced. Sadly, even when checking their website, they didn't share the actual details of these sets, but you can see all the upcoming echoes and some of the Phantom versions. As always, new version, new events. And the first 2 are Lahiroi Pioneers and Capturing Starlight events, both of which will guide the players around the new region and of course provide a bunch of goodies. Then there's Star Torch Racing, an event where you get to utilize the new bike and race through the tracks and earn some rewards. Then Lava Logistics is once again making a comeback, this time with a different twist, but it's basically just you providing some adventure logs for, yet again, more rewards. But this other event making a comeback is a lot more exciting. The Echo Duel game. This time around, it will have new echoes to choose from, other ones will be updated. I mean, who doesn't like Pokemon battling in Wuwa's universe? Especially when one of the rewards is a Phantom. Duel game, more rewards. But this other event making a comeback is a lot more exciting. The Echo Duel game. This time around, it will have new echoes to choose from, other ones will be updated. I mean, who doesn't like Pokemon battling in Wuwa's universe? Especially when one of the rewards is a Phantom Chop Chop. Tactical Hologram is also receiving an update. Now you can fight Dreamless, and there's even a possibility to earn now a couple of...
Okay, we're getting Dreamless. That'll be something. Let's... Oh, tactical holograms. Those things. The holograms. Okay.
New titles. That's gonna be... But with the recurring stuff out of the way, there's something entirely new. That's right, a new endgame mode called Tactical Hologram Synchronization will be added after 3.0 update. Sure. Not much was said about it, but basically there will be objectives you will need to reach in order to beat this mode, and it will remain permanent in the game and receive future updates. Pretty cool. Moving over, Double Pawns Matrix Pilot requires you this...
There's gonna be things I have to do in order to clear the stage. Oh my god, dude. I have to play with the mechanic. You know, I'm so used to like just killing the thing regularly and not having to interact with the boss at all. Oh my, that's gonna. I'm already kind of dreading it. Oh my god. Yo, what's up, Red?
Time to select different teams and buffs to beat powerful and probably annoying bosses. Score points by doing so and earn rewards like Ashtrites and upgrade materials.
Oh, wait, it's a new in-game mode? Wait, is it supposed to be like the... Is it supposed to be like Stygian or something? Like the new Stygian? Okay. That actually makes a little bit more sense. It's gonna be like more like AA or more like Stygian. It's like Stygian but better. But is it gonna be like? I just won't press further. I'll figure that out.
Then
in
there's
game.
another smaller event called Signs of a Silent Star, which
Or-
will gradually
yeah, when
unlock
I
its
get in game
interactions
today,
and
probably.
minigames over 7
If it's
stages.
there.
Nothing too crazy, but as usual, you can expect a 7-day login event to claim 5 of each character banner pulls, and starting from December 25th, when 3.0 launches, just log in and claim 10 Radiant Tides and 10 Solvents. My
It's
favorite kind of
basically
event. Last
Oh
but not
my
least, let's quickly go over
dude.
the
Okay,
upcoming
that's
quality
gonna
of life
be-
changes. First, the data bank level is getting raised to level 30, and its upgrade functions will be enhanced, meaning Cost 4 Echo's drop rate will be improved, along with Cost 1 and Cost 3 Echoes as well. Next, the double drop event can now stack together with double claim. So now, just grab 4 times the rewards easily. But if you only have 1 claim left, then you can still receive triple the rewards. We're still farming for those
that'll
depressing
be
drops,
really nice,
but
actually.
a little faster. Yay! Anyway, the birthday
Hoping
system
for your
starting from
sake you don't
January
have
1st
ours-
will be updated as
Arnosa?
well. So
Yeah, I
new
really hope
UI
not.
and refreshed claiming experience. And even if you
That's
forget
gonna be-
after 7
that's
days
gonna
to
be
claim your
pretty
account's
bad.
birthday gifts, they will be sent over the new Waves line system, and this should remain permanent. Now, the much needed facelift for the team's UI screen has been finally provided.
That'll
Instead of
be
static
nice.
images, we're getting some dynamic animations, which look quite nice. And even the event interface received a makeover. It does actually look a lot cleaner. Still, cleaning can also be done to storage, and that's what the devs are introducing with 3.0. Now, you can remove some resources on your device by performing this resource cleanup process.
This is only
So
on mobile,
this should
or-
be great for phone users, especially if you can remove some cutscenes or story scenes after you experienced them. And yeah, it does look quite extensive since you can manage resources by area and storyline.
Oh,
And
do we already have that, like on PC already, or is it just like already on? Is it just only on mobile?
Finally, the graphics are
Oh,
getting
sorry, on
optimized for
PC,
Android
okay.
phones with Vulkan support for some models, while the PC users get to enjoy improved graphic fidelity for things like grasses and sands and so on. But yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to this.
As if I'm actually going to be putting my stuff like max graphics, bro. This game already runs like 50 FPS 90% of the time for me. Rarely ever 60. So them adding all the new stuff.
1
is
hour
gonna-
long live stream that I've condensed into roughly
optimization
11
is
minutes.
gonna
Hopefully you
suck for
found this
me.
useful, and let me know if I missed live stream that I've condensed into roughly 11 minutes. Hopefully you found this useful,
Oh,
and let me know if
okay.
I missed anything. Thank you for watching, and I'd appreciate it if you could hit the like button on this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks, and see you next time.
All right.
It's a
3.0 live stream. That's the gotcha gamer stuff. What is this? Okay. But I forgot to say something about the banners. It was like apparently the banners are Chicona and and Cardi, which Chicona was like just here, bro. Why is she here again? Like, I understand having her with Cartathea, but they could have probably done that a bit later. I don't know why right now though. That's kind of a weird decision to me. Anyway. Oh, the Game Awards thing, that's what. Let's look at this also.
Hello， 漂泊者们
Because
好。
they did win the Game Awards Players Voice thing yesterday. So I'm pretty sure I've heard something about like a free 10 pull.
好啊，
So-
我是收了。时间过得很快， 明
let's
朝
see.
2.0系列版本的故事，转眼间已经画上了句点。在过去的1年里，我们和所有的漂泊者们一同见证了许多的惊喜，也感受到了无数次的共鸣。明朝项目组也收到了许多来自漂泊者们的支持与鼓励。当然， 也伴随着许多诚挚的意见与反馈。说实话，每一次版本更新前，项目组的各位心里其实还是挺没底的。我们还是会担心内容不够好，担心对不起一直支持着我们的玩家。可比起畏惧失误而停滞不前，我们更想做一往无前的事情，再多做一点吧，多打磨一些吧。现在回头看，明朝在过去1年中许多美好的体验，也是这么一点点被漂泊者们所发现且认可的。在2025年的年末，我们也获得了一些奖项上的认可，比如索尼 Partner Award 以及玩家之声奖项、HMMA 好莱坞音乐传媒奖、谷歌最佳持续运营奖项。在今日，我们也获得了 TJ 玩家之声的殊荣。也正是带着这样不断变得更好的执着，项目组的全体成员为即将到来的明朝3.0倾注了一如既往的热情。这将是一个机械科幻与太空浪漫并存的学院篇章。我们希望带给大家不一样的体验。为此，我们引入了全新的探索方式、地图风格、全新的共鸣者。
Yeah, I low-key did not think that they were gonna win that. Like, but when it comes to Genshin, they did not have a really good year this year at all. Like, first we start off with Natlin. Like the rest of Natlin, and then like the other half was just kind of But I thought E33 was also gonna win that. Like they won so many awards this game awards. It was honestly crazy. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny that Wuwa actually got winning on them. Yeah, it's kind of funny that they got winning on them. But I mean, the free tempo, I'm not complaining at all. I love that. I love that so much. Yeah, starting with the Mav seat lolly banner. Oh my god, that was not a good play, dude. That was actually so. That was really not smart in the slightest.
怪物以及全新的属于拉海洛的故事。
Oh yeah, and then the fact that Wuwa released like 2.0, I think it was like the end of last year. And 2.0 was pretty consistently well praised by like a ton of communities, which is pretty good. I think that was very, very good. I did not think it was gonna win players choice though. Yeah. I remember that day I logged in, dropped like a 10 pull and stuff on Carlotta, and then just actually got her, surprisingly, and I was like, okay, that's nice. That's so nice. I love that.
在新剧学院的大门进入拉海洛了吗？明朝的全新篇章就在前方，等待着各位。
But La Hawaii looks really good. I really like how it looks, actually. And I did not think I would like it so much, to be honest. Next thing... Or actually, let's hop on game to actually see this stuff first. And then we'll get into the next thing, which is... We'll talk about, like, HSR stuff. Yeah, let's do this real quick. Camera. Let me put that right there. Just wait for the stuff to load. Let me turn off the music. Well, I don't have any music actually, so it doesn't really matter. Spotify thing can also kind of go, but I don't feel like turning it off right now. Okay, I'm with Frolova currently at 177 crit damage and 77 crit rate. I'm still fixing it. Okay. Yeah, you should probably, I would say, to get more crit damage, are you running a, I'm guessing you're running a crit rate 4? A crit rate 4 cost? Because that crit damage seems a little low. Yeah. I should probably just leave that. Yes, but I got unlucky with the substats. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's something about Boo I don't like. The rolling substats actually sucks in this game. Like I actually hate it so much. But it's something that's fundamental for the game. So they're not gonna change it. But oh my god. It does suck rolling pieces in this game. It does suck. Like I'm already doing gacha for the characters, bro. I don't need more gacha for my for the other stuff too. Please. Respectfully, please. And reaction. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Stuff is a little bit laggy, but that's kind of just what happens when I run this game. Although I did get this one cost echo with crit damage, basic attack damage bonus, defense, crit rate, and attack. That sounds pretty nice. That's pretty worth it. Pretty reasonable. Let's see. Oh, they did do that. Okay. I do have to finish that. I don't have to do that anymore. That I still have to do. Oh, also let me clean my mail too. Oh wait, also the codes also. I forgot about that. We forgot. I forgot. Wait. Are you sure there's a thing in here? Log upload. Oh. Alright, let me quickly. No, there's a code from the live streams. I forgot to put them in earlier. Well, I haven't even been on the game today, so I'm finally doing that now. Reading codes, that's what. Alright, so back to school. Hit the road. And Star Chaser. Alright, there we go. Let's get those. And now, how much do I have? Okay, like, that's not bad. That's not bad. And then plus the free 10 pull next week from, like, just logging on too. But Echo Set is in the new event. Let's see. I'm guessing it's new enemies. Oh, Sonata set. Okay. Spectral damage, 2-piece, and casting outro skill. Are they bringing back the old way to make? Well, are they keeping the new sets? Or the new tacit fields, or are they gonna bring it back to the old one? Because I really like the old one a lot more. Like, I don't want to have to keep farming them. I don't want to have to farm certain stuff every single day. I'm gonna need a new Nightmare Heckle team. Yeah, probably. I think it's the old one. Okay, that is something I will be very happy about if it is. Because I don't like the new one. I don't like it. Not much. But guessing this is new. What's it called? Okay. Alright, but spectral damage, casting outro skill increases the incoming resonator's attack and grants additional attack based on their tune break boost. Okay. Healing an ally increases attack for resonators in the team based off the current off-tune build-up rate. Dealing basic attack damage increases spectral damage stackable with max stacks. Casting liberation increases basic attack. So these are both like sets for Linnae, I'm pretty sure. Like, you could run one or the other. This one's probably a lot more for on fielding. I'll take a screenshot of this actually. This one's more for DPS Linnae, and then this other one's probably a lot more for support Linnae, and this one is probably just gonna be for Mornay. Oh, because it has energy regen. Yeah, you probably want to get rid of that because she doesn't do anything with ER. But let's look at the other stuff. We got Lene here, Morna, Spectrum Blaster, uh, Starfield Calibrator, Radiance Cleaver, Laser Shearer, Fast Physic Homogenizer, Pulsation Blazer, and Boson Astrolabe. Oh, this is Lene's weapon. And this is Mornay's weapon. Okay. Main quest. I like this. I do like the little thing we have here. It does look pretty bright though. A little bit too bright. This one actually looks like just right. New regions. I mean, I'm gonna be all over this map. Just wait, you know. I'm gonna be all over that thing. Star Storage Academy, Space Trek Observatory, Starwood Riseway. I don't know how to say that, but the woods. Argent Flare Falls. Yeah. These look like pretty good things. Okay. A racing event. That sounds pretty fun. And key updates, Expedition Motorbike, Off-Tune Mechanic, Waves Line, Data Bank Expansion. Okay. It's not too much, it's just kind of let me claim this stuff. Alright. That's gonna be pretty cool to see. I hope that next update is pretty good. But I don't think let me see. Yeah, you can't roll echo scale. Okay. Alright. But I think that is all I have today for Wuba. So next, let's talk. Let's talk HSR. HSR is kind of not in a really good spot right now. It's kind of a little bit tricky to say anything about the game right now. Like thing is, I really like HSR, but like the devs don't know what they're doing. they just simply don't know what they're doing with their characters, and it frustrates me. Tomb break boosts and efficiency are not rollable. Okay, that'll be good for next patch then. Well, that's good to know for next patch.